So I was doing the month of May. It's 5 Fridays in May. Okay, it's 5 Fridays, 5 Thursdays in May. So, but I did four just to still 4 weeks because it's 4 Sundays. Okay, so week one, Ace of Swords, Five of Swords, the Star card. It was definitely giving me like having an idea or having a conversation with someone, and I feel like it's congratulatory, even though it's like a lot of work that still has to be done. But in the end, you feel like a master, you feel like there's progress being made, like a lot of progress, deep progress on an emotional level is being made. Week two, we have the Ace of Pentacles. There's an offer being given to you, being given or found. And this could definitely be money being given or some opportunity that is connected with some form of material wealth, and trying to decide where to put that money. But in the end, it needs to go somewhere that is going to help you expand in the long term. The King of Wands is entrepreneurial. It is about expansion and being able to see things in a distance using your oracle gifts. Most definitely, that could definitely be the investment, is investing in your oracle or your psychic abilities, your ability to see what spirit has in store for you. But the decision is going to come from you knowing what's going to be the best relationship you're going to have with yourself moving forward. The best is going to come from a relationship, a good relationship with someone, because these are different elements: earth, air, and fire. These are opposites, so these are ones that are in a relationship. So the opportunity is going to come in for something solid, but you maybe have to use your super senses, your superhuman senses, to determine where this Ace of Pentacles should go. I think this King of Wands already knows it. It already sees it. It's just waiting to see if you're going to listen or, if you're going to listen or not. Week three, the Lovers, the Knight of Cups, and then the Four of Cups. I definitely saw this as the offer here, someone coming to give you something, but there's some type of stagnation in whether you feel equal to the opportunity or the relationship or whatever decision it is or not. This also can be looked at as the beginning of Gemini season, where Gemini season is going to be lighter, so it's going to offer you an opportunity to connect or reconnect with some people that you may be going back and forth about whether you really want to reconnect with this person, or maybe you're trying to decipher from the past 3 cups that you already have if the fourth one is even worth it. Now, the 4 cups is talking about rumination, or just oscillating in your feelings, but it also talks about having an opportunity to accept what the universe is trying to offer you, but you can't see it because emotionally you're too caught up in these 3 cups that you're not seeing the fourth, which is actually a blessing. Okay, and this could very well be us making a transition, getting ready to make the transition with Jupiter moving into Cancer from Gemini. So the ending of the transit is trying to gear you up with the ending. The last decan of Gemini is trying to prepare you for a decision or incoming offer, and it's something that you want to, during that time of the month, you definitely want to consult with your higher power about what it is that you're not seeing. Instead of being so focused on the physical matter, you need to be paying attention to what you're not seeing, because something is a blessing in disguise. All right, week 4 here, we have the Ace of Wands, the Justice card, and the Eight of Swords. Again, we got 3 aces so far. It's a lot. This looks like a lot of positive energy, just May anyway. But we got the Ace of Wands here with the Justice and the Eight of Swords, and it's like this is a quick, again, opportunity, and it definitely has a shelf life. Okay, an Ace of Wands doesn't last very long. Fire is a quick energy, so you'll quickly be able to assess if something is right or wrong. don't get caught up in the mental space again, because this is like isolating, going back and forth. If you how you feel or how someone else might feel about you, because this is Cancer energy. This is about reflecting on emotions. And then here, Gemini energy again, this is about being wrapped up in your mind and creating self-fulfilling prophecies. And you have the ability to escape something because now you have the right opportunity in front of you. It's time for you to escape. You don't want to be too caught up in your mind wondering about this, what's being weighed on the scale so heavy that you don't make any moves. Okay, something is going to require you some type of action, and it's an Ace of Wands, so it's not too much. I think this is just about you choosing to make a decision and not being caught up in what other groups of people have to say, especially people that you may be the closest to. Some people might be trying to tell you not to be in this relationship or not to invest in something that has to do with a specific relationship, but ultimately your mind chatter is going to be ceased by meditation. Your doubts are going to be ceased by remembering what it is that you actually want. And if anyone is gossiping about this opportunity or this relationship or whatever is going on in court, I feel like the justice is that you really might need to just speak your truth here. This in week 4, there's going to be opportunity for you to say your piece about something, and you need to speak up. Don't hold back because you're afraid of getting in trouble or someone trying to come down hard on you, because I don't feel like this person, whoever this justice representative is, I don't think they're going to be as harsh, because they give you an opportunity to do something that maybe you never had the chance to, and that might be explaining yourself about a situation. So use the opportunity to speak up and don't hold back. Okay. Overall, for the month of May, we got the World, the Page, and the Knight of Pentacles. So clearly this is progress. This is a whole new chapter. With May 1st being Beltane, it is a tradition that honors us going into spring and summer. So this is our, fertile grounds. This is things moving, things blossoming, things blooming. So this is a whole new chapter that's being unfolded here. And we got Uranus and Taurus, the Sun in Taurus. We had the new moon in Taurus. We're gonna have a full moon in Scorpio. Okay, we got Pluto in Aquarius. We have Mars and Leo already. Okay, and then we have Lilith also in Scorpio. So there's going to be a lot of activity with all the fixed signs this month, and fixed signs represent, love, something that never goes away. It's a consistent thing, a consistent energy. And 21 breaks down to a 3, Jupiter, expansion and growth. So we got a new chapter, a new karmic cycle that we're officially walking into with the energy of the month of May. And the Page of Pentacles, and this is a representative of learning, being able to accept the fact that you're a student in the universe and allowing the universe, your higher power, your guidance to show you in your physical realm how good it can get, how beautiful it is, how easy it is to continue to move forward. And Taurus is a slow earth energy, like all earth signs. So there will be progress, but it will seem like there is a bit of a lag, but there is no lag. Okay, it's never a lag. The Knight of Pentacles shows that there's progress in the situation. Okay, especially if it's having to do with all of these things here, where a conversation clears up some type of confusion, and you get back to being your true self now that you have whatever answer you needed to have. That vibration connects you with more material gain and material wealth, that you get to decide where and how you want to expand in this Ace of Pentacles. You get to make a decision with a situation that may have to do with you emotionally, that may require you again to consult with your higher self and ask, what is it that you're not seeing clearly? Okay, and it may have to do with your true feelings about a situation that maybe you're not being fully transparent about with yourself in order for you to be fully transparent with someone else, because someone is offering you their emotions, their feelings on the situation. And now you have to, take time to actually consult with your higher self. And then we move here with this Ace of Wands. It's like with that opportunity to consult with your higher power, your higher self. In another situation that may be mirroring the relationship that you have over here coming into Gemini season, is that you just need to speak your truth and be honest about what it is that's going on inside of you, and not pay too much attention to what other people think or feel about you in the situation that you're in, because you're walking into a whole new season and opportunities to learn, to grow, and to blossom. And although the situation seems like it's slow during Taurus season, it is steady. It is strong. You're preparing for something way bigger than what you can see right now. And that's what's most important. So at the bottom of the deck was the Six of Wands, and then we went from there. So okay, so this is, I kind of see this is you walking into the month already feeling victorious, already know that you're a winner, and there's going to be situations that's going to force you, 11:11 on the clock, to move quickly and move fast. But you got the Hierophant here representing the Taurus energy, where it's showing up to tell you with the Fool card to don't rush into anything brand new. Be steady, be strong, be rooted in your truth and who you truly are, and allow the right opportunities to come in. And it's going to be easy for you to just walk through those doors, 11:11 doors, okay? And then we have the Four of Wands. Here's that coming together, that unity. Right now we have Venus and Mars in a Venus is in Aries, Mars is in Leo, so we have a nice trine going on, a fire trine with Mars and Venus, which this card represents, Venus, but it is the coming together of the red and the blue, the cool and the hot, okay? Things are coming together. It also made me think about the twins in the movie. And again, twins here with the Gemini energy here, Mercury. So things are coming together that you are choosing to manifest, and starting the first of the month already. Again, Taurus energy here, Saturn. Things may need to take time. Allow yourself to be patient. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that are popping up, because you are the one that's creating those synchronicities. It's not just coming from nowhere. You're the one that's creating them, right? And not to be in the rush to this King of Pentacles energy either. Don't rush to get to this King of Pentacles energy. Again, Taurus energy, it takes its time. It is steady, okay? And the steady is what runs the race, all right? You have to be strong in your ability to attract with the Queen of Wands. And the Strength card, Leo energy, Aries energy. Be strong in your ability to attract what it is that you truly want. Nine of Cups. Sit in your highest belief system that things work out in your favor, and continue to focus on what it is that you want. Do your best not to focus on things that you don't want or that you don't like, because those are what you're filling your cups with, okay? And these cups are backing you. Your emotions is what controls, are the controls of your reality, okay? So if you want to be confident, or you're looking to gain confidence in your emotionality, you have to continue to insert the reality that you want, and continue to put yourself in an emotionally stable space, and not allow people to take your stance from you. Don't allow people to jangle you or shake you emotionally. You have to remain steady, stand your ground about things, because even when things get tough, or when things happen that are unexpected, you still have the ability here with all of these swords coming out. It's like you're going to have an opportunity to move on from whatever is making you sad. You have the opportunity to release things that are no longer serving you, yes. But this 10 and then the 9 of Swords, coming back to back after the Six of Swords definitely indicates to me that somebody is being left behind. This could be a close friend or someone that you may have considered a friend, or something that was friendly in nature to you, you thought was a good decision or a good opportunity, but it turns out the more that you learn, you become enlightened. I can also see this as you thinking something is over and dead in a situation, but you come to realize that the only thing that needed to die was, again, your thought process. When you start to, again, continue to work on strengthening how you feel about yourself and your future, your outlook on life, and being stable in that with your reality, regardless of how things look around you in the material world, you start to elevate your mind into something from being in the 10 of Swords, where there is, you're not betraying yourself anymore, and therefore you get to ignore those and become more enlightened to those who betray you as well. And here at the end, we have the Empress as well as the Queen of Pentacles. So again, don't rush to try to get to that King of Pentacles. You're the Empress, okay? Allow that King of Pentacles to come to you. Allow that energy of the King of Pentacles to come to you. You're the Empress. You, the Hierophant here, be strong in who you are. Queen of Wands, the Strength card. Allow yourself to attract everything it is you want. And that may include dressing up. It may include getting hair and nails done. It may include having a soothing bath. The senses in Taurus season aren't about, being gluttonous or greedy or, in lust and things of that nature. No. Taurus season is about you tapping into your physical senses and allowing them to help you elevate into your higher senses, your psychic senses. The reason why Taurus, and as well as Capricorn and Virgo, are always so stable in themselves with that earth energy is because they understand and know, even in their pessimism, they still have a connection opposite water sign, where they're able to feel that there is always going to be something bigger than them that is able to run in on their behalf and control the situation, so they don't have to lift a finger, they don't have to do anything but stay in that earthy, strong, stable energy. They don't have to go outside of themselves to find confidence. And if ever you're in a situation where you feel like you have to reach for something, you have to get more money, or you have to have a partner, or you have to have this new thing, or you have to do this thing in order to be the Empress, that's when you're working backwards. And the Queen of Pentacles, as stable as she is in her energy with the rabbit fertility here, again, Capricorn energy with the goats, the work, sometimes the hard work is just keeping yourself in alignment. The hard work is keeping yourself in a positive attitude. The hard work is allowing yourself to have your grievances and then get right back up and keep moving without feeling like you're losing anything because you've released and let go of things that are not on your frequency anymore. Okay? And at the bottom here at the end, we have the Death card, which represents, it reminds me of that scripture where it talks about God is impartial. Okay, it makes it rain. The rains happen on the wicked and the righteous. Okay, so there may be some struggles with people feeling like something is unfair, like why the people who get away with being, scammers and all that stuff, but the people who are upright and true and authentic seem to struggle the most. And I'm here to tell you again, it is all an illusion. It's all an illusion. And the illusion of those people who were benefiting from the loss of others, that's not a karmic they can actually escape. That if they keep holding on to that mentality, they're going to have to be met with the fate in order for the scales to balance. And I feel like that's what this justice here is also representing, is that you never thought something was going to balance out and work in your favor, and it actually does. You just got to remain true and stay 10 toes down on whatever dream or whatever manifestation you are allowing yourself to work through. And remember, it's not about physical work that's most important. What's most important, because it's a part of the process, okay, it's part of being able to work physically taking action in your reality is part of the work. Okay, you can pray and wish and dream, but if you didn't do the work either, then it's going to be a fail. It's going to be a dud, and you're going to end up with two instead of the whole entire, collection, you know. However, you put in all that emotional work and you stand your ground on putting in that work. The cups that fall, no matter who and what they are, you will have your ability to grieve those things. But this is Scorpio energy representing transformation. You're being transformed into the Empress energy. So it is going to take, some time. It is going to take work, because you don't become the Empress overnight. We don't go in a 7-day process, literal 7-day process, from winter to spring to summer and fall and back again. It takes time. Nature has its own way of doing things. You, being a part of nature, needs to pay attention to your natural cycle and what's being implanted in your day-to-day. What are the thoughts that you have the most? How are you turning your negatives into positive? Because that's what Scorpio energy represents. And we're going to have a full moon Scorpio that's going to ask you, have you been transmuting all that negativity that's being thrown your way into positivity? And yes, it is not easy to do. It's not easy to do. Ask any Scorpio native, especially a Scorpio moon. They pick up on so many, and they have so much negativity, especially a strong 8th house or 2. They pick up on so much negativity because they have to transmute it into positive. Not just sit on it, not wonder in it, not ruminate in it, but you have to transmute it. Transmute that energy, no matter what. The universe will respond to you as long as you hold true to the reality you choose. All right? The one that you choose. So, whatever illusion that people are getting away with this, or people trying to scare you into acting out of haste with this Knight of Swords, stay true. Stick to your guns. Okay? Stick to the work that you're already doing. Okay? The universe will move everything on your behalf as long as you stay committed. Stay down. Run, go with the flow. Okay, allow nature to work its course on your behalf. Do not reach outside of your element. He's not sitting here working on all 8 of these and then trying to do no. Ain't no do else. You focus on your work that you chose to come here and do, and nature will do the job for you. Okay, Jupiter Capricorn is not, because Jupiter Cancer is Jupiter's exaltation, so of course the opposite would be the detriment. And detriment doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. It just means that things on the physical level and the physical reality are being shifted, but they have to be expanded. Jupiter is about wisdom. The wisdom of the reality has to be expanded, and sometimes that's not something we want to hear, but it's what's going to put you in a higher position than maybe you have been, so that you can be more connected to your higher self and see exactly what it is your higher self is trying to guide you into, your ancestors are trying to guide you into, your angels are trying to guide you into. They're trying to guide you somewhere that you can't see. All you got to do is maintain the frequency. And if you let the reality, the physical matter, control your frequency, you're working backwards. Okay? You're going to be working backwards because something is finally coming to an end. A contract or a relationship is finally coming to an end. And I feel like the contract or the agreement was spiritual. We got 2 10s here. The 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. There you get to feel the delight. You don't have to relive the chaos and the darkness and the super negative and the evil. You don't have to live in that anymore. But you have to decide that you're not going to live in that anymore. And once that decision is made, you get to change how you think about things. And slow and steady runs the race. It's not going to be an overnight process. But in due time, you will see that how much you've given up in order for you to have peace. Everlasting peace. Everlasting peace. Continue to attract what it is that you desire. And that's it.